Hi everyone, welcome back to the Culcom podcast. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mia.
So Culcom is a language exchange cafe where Koreans can meet other foreigners, not just exchange language, but also their culture and experiences and what they think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They also meet daily and they discuss certain topics in groups to better strengthen their conversation skills.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go through some of the questions they are commonly used at the Culcom for the meets. Okay, so question number one, our topic today is money and shopping.
Yes.
So question number one, about how much do you usually spend each day? Yeah.
That's so hard to answer. It depends on the day because, if I'm eating out a lot that day, then I'll spend more. But I guess in general, I'd say around $20, $20.
I aim for that too.
Yeah.
Usually I go over it.
Yeah, it's easy to,
Because, I have usually 2 meals a day, so that's around 8, and then when I'll get something from the store to drink.
Yeah.
Then traveling, and then
That's true.
Yeah, so about 20 on a weekday.
Yeah.
40 on the weekend.
Yeah, that's
I try
fair.
to aim for that.
That's fair. I guess in Korea it's generally cheaper than other countries, as in from what I'm used to back home in Australia, or I was living in New York, which is very notorious for being expensive. So I appreciate that I can get 2 meals for under 20.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
These days I'm spending a little bit more because there's no food in my house too.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yep, me too. Question number 2. Are you a price conscious shopper?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very convincing, yeah.
So, I like to, I often meet my friends at the bar.
Yes.
I do like a good beer,
Mm-hmm.
but it can be, getting a good beer numerous times can be expensive.
Sure.
So I just go the cheapest beer because it's just, I'm there for the atmosphere, not to, for the experience.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess
Cass OB. I'm a Cass OB boy.
if you want to drink beer all night and not pay too much, Cass is definitely the way to go. I guess I'd say I am pretty price conscious, but I tend to I'll save a lot, but then I'll splurge, if that makes sense. So the times when I splurge, I'm not as conscious, but it's okay because I've been conscious before, if that makes sense. So
like a cheat day.
yeah, exactly. Cheat shopping days.
Shopping days.
Yeah, that's kind of how I do it.
Okay. Question number 3. Are you good at saving money?
I think so. Yeah, as I said, I tend to sort of space out when I do spend a lot for my shopping. So in general, I am conscious of how much I'm saving and how much I spend. So I'd say I'm pretty good at saving money. But it's getting harder and harder with this economy the way it is to save a lot.
Yeah.
But
just coming out of the pandemic.
Exactly.
My savings got really hit during the pandemic. And
Same, yeah.
Now with the economy and everything's now 20% more expensive.
Yeah.
It's kind of harder.
It is. But in general, you'd say you also pretty good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at saving.
That's good. Yeah.
But I just don't have the savings right now.
Sure.
Thank God I was good at saving because now I'm still here today.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Okay, question number 4. Are you saving money to buy something? If so, what are you planning to buy and how much will it cost?
Interesting. So, living in South Korea, I do have a goal. It's a 3-year goal. I would like to move to New York.
Same.
So that's what I'm kind of just saving for.
Nice.
And as you said, it's pretty expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I personally haven't been to the city yet.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, the apartments are pretty expensive, right?
Crazy expensive. But just daily expenses there too, shopping, eating out, everything is very expensive.
How long ago were you there?
I was there from 2016 to the pandemic, so 2020, 4 years.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I have heard, especially now after the pandemic, it's even worse. Housing prices have skyrocketed, but minimum wage has stayed the same. And it's...
Yeah. Okay. Going back to the question, what are you Are you saving money to buy something?
Well, kind of similar to you, I am saving up to eventually move back to New York if is possible, or back to Australia somewhere. So I'm saving for, being able to afford rent in wherever I choose to move.
It's a 1-year plan. I'm going to save money. Hopefully I'll have enough money to be able to survive and then stay in New York.
Yeah.
In the States. Even though I'm Canadian, I should love my home and native land.
It's okay.
Number 5, do banks pay a higher percentage of interest here or in your country?
I don't know. I've never needed to take out a loan or something that
Right.
has needed interest. In general, also I don't know. I don't really use, credit sort of.
Interesting. I do have my Canadian credit card, but I only have it in case of emergencies.
Yeah.
And I only really just use it for plane tickets.
Yeah.
If I need to do some internet shopping. But I don't know even what the interest rates are like in Korea.
Neither.
I've heard people talk about it, friends that got married and they got a bank loan in Korea, and because they were a biracial couple,
Yeah.
they got their first loan was kind of lower. Too.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know too much about
I don't know too much
banking
about it,
details here. Oops.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Question 6. What is the best item you have ever bought this year so far?
Okay, well,
We're in February.
Yeah, we're about 7 weeks into the year.
Well,
What's the best thing I have bought? Jeez, I don't even think I've given myself anything.
that's okay. I mean, my birthday was in January, so
Right.
luckily
What did you gift yourself?
I gifted myself a card, like a card holder from Prada,
Ooh,
which is something I've been wanting to buy for a while, so saved up for that. Yeah, so I guess that's the best thing so far.
I don't love myself. I don't have anything really. Just
That's okay.
I'm
There's
sorry.
plenty of time left this year to buy something memorable for the year.
Okay, so number 7.
Yeah.
Tell us the funniest story you've ever experienced when you traded at the 당근마켓. So Carrot Mart. This is an app that is used to buy used items between people.
Like kind of eBay.
Kind of, yeah. I think I had it downloaded on my phone,
Yeah.
and I never used it.
I've never used it either.
I know some people that have used it.
Yeah.
And I've heard some good experiences and bad experiences.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I've heard good experiences from my Korean friends, as in things they put on as a pickup. They said it's usually pretty straightforward. People
Yeah.
pick it up on time. They're good with payments and they've had no issues.
Yeah, it's a good way to advertise. There is an area where it's free. If you just go pick it up, you can have it.
Oh, yeah.
But some people they do they buy something and someone will try to sell something and
Yeah.
they'll meet them there and
Yeah.
then they'll exchange it and then the buyer takes it home and realizes that it malfunctions or it's broken and then basically you can't really go back to it. You could just Yelp them and give them a bad rating.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, personally, I don't have any stories with that app, sadly. I haven't sold anything.
Usually if I do buy something secondhand, there's secondhand shops where I can see that it works, or
Yeah.
I'm buying it from someone I already know.
Same. Usually I buy from people I
don't
know.
like strangers.
Okay, question number 8. What is your tactics to bargain the price at a flea market?
Oh. Ooh. So usually at a flea market, when I first came to Korea, you could go to Dongdaemun and they would say the price of something and you could actually negotiate it.
Yeah.
So they hand you the calculator and you going, oh, minus this much. And they're it's
Yeah.
but really I'm horrible at bargaining with money.
Oh, really?
I think the initial price, I usually just oh, that seems reasonable.
You are flea market sellers
Yeah.
favorite
Oh
customer.
yeah, they see me. I just have to ignore them because I know I'm just
You'll get
just
sucked
a
in.
chump. How about you?
I've learned from being in Italy a bunch because there's many a flea market there, and always the price they tell you first is never the price it should be. It's always overpriced. So my tactic is to just pretend like, oh, that's crazy and walk away. Usually they'll chase you and be like, oh, no, because, any chance that you're going to walk off and go to another seller, they don't want to risk that. So the best tactic I'd say is act like, you're not interested
You're
anymore.
disgusted by the price.
Exactly. They will change their price real quick for you.
This is question number 9. Do you sometimes buy things that you don't really need? If so, give some examples.
I am so bad with this. I feel like I tend to be someone that's like, if I need something, I'll like just take a day and like go and just like find the first thing I find I'll like buy. I don't really, sometimes I'll research beforehand if it's something important, like, I don't know, a phone or a laptop or something. But if it's like, I don't know, an air fryer or whatever, I'll just go to like whatever store and just, I'm like, $50, great, I'll buy it. I don't really, and then I realize, there was better ones, I could have bought.
Buyer's regret. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm notorious for that.
Yeah. Well, for me, I guess like things I buy that I don't need. Socks. I have hundreds of socks. Like I still have like socks in packages.
Oh,
like,
dang.
And like underneath my drying rack, there's just a pile of socks.
Unopened socks.
I could go basically 3 months on socks.
Oh my God.
For like shopping stuff. What happens when I go shopping? Usually in my mind, I want to buy something.
Yeah.
But then when it happens for me, I instead buy something else.
Yeah.
So like I need new shoes. And then I
leave with everything.
When I come home, I have like a bunch of t-shirts.
Right. Yeah. It can be hard. Alrighty. And last question. Tell us what money cannot buy. Ooh, it's a philosophical one.
Money cannot buy. You want to start?
The stereotype, happiness.
Happiness. Yeah. Well, money. They say money can't buy happiness, but actually,
it can.
You use that money to make other people happiness, then you can. That's
true. Yeah, that is true.
Money can't buy love.
Debatable. Depends on what kind of love you're looking for.
Long-lasting.
Yeah.
Eternal, true love.
Sure. Yeah. There you go. That's true. Yeah. I mean.
Money's the root of all evil too.
It is, especially nowadays. I feel like it's become more evident that that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But as long as we use our money to actually do things that make us happy.
Yeah. Change the world in a good way and all that good stuff.
It's not good. Like as long as you eat some delicious food, that's going to make you happy.
That's true. That is true.
It's going to be temporary, but then you just keep going. Once the happiness fades, you just refill it.
Yep. Okay, never-ending cycle.
Well, that's all 10 questions we have for money and shopping.
Yep.
Thank you for watching Culcom podcast. Once again, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mia.
Okay, if you have any questions, just check out Culcom's webpage at culcom.co.kr. Bye now.
Bye.